Haviland sponsorship on the Miller's Elliott prepared Escort from Chesterfield, and alongside him, not his regular co-driver, Brian Goff, who's, I believe, had to go to the United States. So instead he has alongside him Richard Pullin. Now this is the man that should give him a hard time, Pete Doughty with Lynn Jenkins in the DPE Engineering Escort Cosworth. Pete Doughty shows you exactly how to do it in a very tricky hairpin there. Some of these stages are run, and the Isle of Man is just a place where they go really well. So a big battle. There's Stephen. Now, older shaped Sierra. This is Nigel Warswick with Clive Molyneux alongside him. And they're showing how not to do it there. Well, that is a tricky hairpin uphill, and it's very abrupt. As well, but this is the man who is setting the pace, Pete Doughty. But here the man who really was running away with the rally, because away from our cameras has the rally school in Northamptonshire to Weston, and Bill travels extensive, coming up towards the end of that stage. Oh, and a very big and tricky jump there for that Escort, well, Sierra I should say. Flames coming out of the DPE car. And here's Stephen Hendy with Mark Milton on his notes, running well up inside the Doughty and Lynn Jenkins, and their beautifully prepared Escort through the little chicane. And the orange and blue car has been dominating this rally. Very tight little hairpin, and then this tricky bit through the gate you saw. And Stephen Hendy here with his Escort Cosworth into the chicane. To be so neat and tidy here. Accelerator out. Interesting number plate. It's almost Hendy. Handbrake it. Acceleration, all that's in first gear. Then through the gate. And off over to the mountain. And the number 16 car we haven't seen before, Kevin Curran with his famous High Mutt registration number plate. But the Denny had some electrical problems. The High Mutt car again of Kevin Curran. And popping and banging in characteristic turbo fashion. Kevin Curran, a regular on the RAC rally, usually gets a good result on a big one. And this is the number 15 car of Garth McCartney and Philip McRae. This pair coming over from Northern Ireland to check out. Just hear the whistle of the pop-off valve from Stephen Hendy's Escort Cosworth, 300 horsepower. Cars, of course, running restrictors. And now this is Garth McCartney, the Northern Irish driver, going very well in 7th place. Just in front of Wyn Thomas and Phil Harrison, also in a Sierra Cosworth. Also had a good run. And we also should mention the great performance from the Isle of Man driver, Nigel Cannell and Michaela Cannell in their Vauxhall Astra, who were heading towards victory in the N3 category. Actually running in front of Steve Petch in the more powerful N4 division. But look at a master at work, Pete Doughty. Great tarmac. A little bit loose there, and it's a pretty slow entrance into this one, as you can see. Here's Stephen Hendy. Young man from the family that has a Ford dealership. So doesn't have to walk too far to find his sponsorship, as you can see down the side of the car. And that one a left hooker too. Mark Milton reading the notes there. And this very, very slow entrance and the tight left-hander here. But Pete Doughty continues in the lead of the Manx National. Beaten thus far on only 2 stages, so really the pace setter. It would have been different, of course, if Chris Mellors had not had that early suspension problem. I'm sure there would have been a very good battle between the two Escort Cosworth pilots, so a disappointment there. But these things happen in rallying. Kevin Curran, well up the field. Tony's already had one good result on the Intech Series this season as we go back to the Irish car.